The history of cities has much to do with how flowing waters are controlled. Sadly, most urban environments have buried smaller natural water networks, viewing them as a hazard. The result? These networks are a ghost in the lives of most city people, even though it is what makes life possible. That is why the daylighting of rivers and creeks, their release from underground pipes and culverts to the surface, should be viewed as realistic choices, especially when underground channels need replacement or repair. A living example highlights these possibilities. The Sawmill River is a 23.5-mile tributary of the Hudson River, part of which flows, buried underground, through the center of downtown Yonkers, north of Manhattan, where it empties into the Hudson as that river's southernmost tributary. Yonkers completed its daylighting project of the Sawmill River by resurfacing it in 3 distinct areas. The last one, completed in 2018, is the one furthest upstream and is called New Main Street. Daylighting strives to recreate natural stream ecology, including habitat for migratory fish, with obvious benefits. Water quality improves, flooding risks are reduced, and from the pedestrian bridge there's a chance to see and ponder fish life. The second daylighting area is the Mill Street Courtyard, a smaller, quiet pedestrian space away from major thoroughfares. The restoration of natural landscapes, exemplified by daylighting, can help a neighborhood become a more beautiful and healthier place to live and work. From the essential perspective of living in place, daylighting can help foster the elementary association with and sanctification of the water web as an everyday experience. Blurring the edges of neighborhoods and alive nature, especially running water, conjures up not only a healthier environment, but a more fully realized life community. How? Daylighting can encourage seeing human settlements as part of natural communities and processes. Further downstream, the sawmill comes to the surface again at Vanderdonk Park, close to Larkin Plaza. Innovative acts of imagination to realize urban living in place, the marriage of vibrant neighborhood life and bioregional ecology, can be called the Eros of cities. Eros points in the direction of how the vitality of city living can be combined with the best of what we associate with village life: social intimacy, stability, and mutual aid, and as a hedge against envy and domination. The culture-enhancing Eros reinvigorates community well-being by affirming commitments to neighborliness, real places, and the felt specifics of bioregions, and how their fates are interlocked. And it is a clear expression of Eros to realize the potential for green cities, and there is no better example of a green city project than daylighting. What distinguishes green city projects from other urban revitalization efforts also striving to ameliorate environmental concerns? First and foremost is the importance of living in place, as it provides the cultural values for integrating activities that enhance the livability of cities while reconnecting neighborhoods to the fortitude of local and bioregional ecologies. And watershed restoration, including daylighting, is often the most effective way to learn the things we need to know to live in place. With its ethical commitment to future generations, we can envision the full potential of green cities when restoration activities are integrated with city building, encouraging vibrant street life that rests on traditional neighborhoods, and urban sustainability, meeting basic needs guided by the restraints and opportunities of local ecosystems. The daily engagements and responsibilities of living in place can anchor green city activities in the personal and community lifestyles that restore and sustain living ecosystems. Insights from two who are intimate with the Eros of cities. Jane Jacobs observes that the city has something to offer to everyone, since it is created by everyone. And designing a dream city is easy. Rebuilding a living one takes imagination. And, as Lewis Mumford liked to say, life is better than utopia. The daylighting of rivers and creeks is an invitation for local peoples to understand themselves as integral to a wider whole, the bioregion. How? Tracing waterways and their watersheds within a bioregion offers the common ground to identify ecological and economic interconnections, often to the betterment of both. Wendell Berry writes, "Pondering on the facts of gravity and the fluidity of water shows us that the Golden Rule speaks to a condition of absolute interdependency and obligation. People who live on rivers, or in fact anywhere in a watershed, might rephrase the rule in this way: do unto those downstream as you would those upstream do unto you."